Welcome back, guys. Boston Bruce here. Operation Octopussy. Turn 3, Great Britain and France, July of 37. The Germans are getting a little aggressive along the borders there. Keep annexing territory. But they've assured me that's it. That's as far as they're going to go. These are German-speaking territories, so they're not looking to go any further. So we'll take them at their word for now. Although on the Japanese side over here, getting a couple massive armies going on. I don't know. They've been fighting with the Chinese for years, and the CCP actually got a little lucky there. They did influence one, so they may live to make it through this war. We'll see. All right, my turn. All righty, let's roll some tech in purchases. We can do it all together. So we got $13 for England. They're going to spend 12 on 4 infantry. Far East Command has 6. They're going to spend it on an AA gun and a militia. Anzacs have 3. They'll buy an infantry. The French have 11. They'll buy a fighter and save $1. Tech, we're going to go for improved construction, advanced sub-warfare, and long-range aircraft. Yeah. Let's see if we can continue our good tech run. Looks like, we got 2, 7 and a 9. So we got construction and sub-warfare. So sub-warfare goes to 2. Improved construction is on the board. All right, we are the tech leaders of the world. I'm going to do the Frenchies too while I'm here. Otherwise, I'll probably forget. Let's have them go for advanced artillery. And they missed. Okay. We don't have any combat, but we got some non-combat, not a ton. All right, this transport in Ottawa is going to grab this. Well, actually, he's not in Ottawa. Yeah, he is. He's in port. He's going to pick up this infantry, come over 1, 2, 3. He's going to go in port in northern England and drop that infantry off. Excuse me. Oh. This transport plane in London is going to pick up an infantry. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and drop that infantry off in Gibraltar. Gotta get a drink there. All right. Wasn't a lot I was going to do here, so this may be it for them. This coastal sub in I-12 is going to move over 1 to I-7. We're good down in Sydney. Oh, over here. This transport that I messed up with last turn now is at a major port. He's going to take the infantry from Hong Kong. He's going to go 1, 2, 3 and drop him off in Calcutta. And go in port in Calcutta. I'll get a port marker. He's in port in Calcutta. This Anzac transport is going to go 1 to I-12, 2 to I-11, 3 go in port in, what is that, Calcutta. This light cruiser and destroyer are going to come over 2 spaces, 1, 2, join this small fleet over here off of in I-4. Well, here with these French subs, I just don't want to give them to the Japanese. I don't want to give them to anybody. Where do we want to put them? And let's see. I'm going to send one of them right next into I-4. The other one's going to come into I-10. And the other one will stay in I-8. We'll leave them right there. Everything else here is good. Oh, this infantry in southern India is going to move over one to Calcutta. This one in Delhi is going to walk down one to southern India. We're good over here. All right, let's do the rest of the French. This medium bomber is going to come over one to French Morocco. This torpedo boat destroyer and regular destroyer are going to go 1, 2 and join the rest of the French fleet in A-44. As is this light cruiser and the submarine. These two transports are going to strategic naval move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to A-21. The fighter in Paris is going to come over to Normandy. So get him off the board. The Mountain and the French Foreign Legion are going to move over to Normandy. I believe that's it. Place units. French fighter goes in Paris. My 4 infantry for Great Britain. Two go in London. Actually, I'm going to put 3 in London and 1 in Northern England. And the fighter will go to London. Far East Command. Put the AAA in Calcutta. And we're going to put the militia in Hong Kong. Actually, I ain't going to bother with Hong Kong. I'm going to put him in Burma. Actually, Hong Kong. Yeah, let's put him in Hong Kong. All right, Anzacs. They get an infantry. Go in Sydney. All right, so Anzacs. Sydney, 2 infantry, 2 militia, motorized. New South Wales, a militia. Queensland, a militia. Hong Kong, a militia. Malaya, 2 militia, a Gurkha, Far East Command infantry. Anzac infantry and artillery. Ceylon, a militia. South India infantry. Calcutta, 4 infantry, a AAA, 2 transports in port, 1 Anzac, 1 Far East Command. Coastal sub in I-7. I-4 has a light carrier with a fighter, a heavy cruiser, a battleship, 2 destroyers, 1 Anzac, 1 British. Actually, 3 destroyers, hold on. 3 destroyers, one of which is an Anzac light cruiser. French subs in I-10, I-8, I-4. Western Egypt militia, Lower Egypt militia, infantry, Transjordan militia, Aden militia, South Africa militia, Malaya militia, Gibraltar militia, infantry, transport plane, seaplane, transport and port. I didn't move that transport, did I? So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and he'll go in. He ain't going to go in port. He'll just stay there with the whole fleet right up there in A21. So A44 has 2 British destroyers, a light cruiser, heavy cruiser, battleship, light carrier with a tactical and a sub. The French have 2 destroyers there, 2 battleships, actually 3 destroyers. 3 destroyers, a light cruiser, torpedo boat, destroyer, submarine, 2 battleships. A21, 2 French transports, 1 British transport. Actually, 2 British transports. 2 torpedo boat destroyers, a submarine, a light cruiser, 3 destroyers, battle cruiser, battleship, light carrier, 3 heavy cruisers, and that a destroyer, so that's 4. Northern England has 2 infantry, a mountain, and a medium bomber, and a transport and port. London, a fighter, militia, 2 infantry, Southern England, a militia. And that's it. Boston Bruce signing out. Turning it over to Global Collect Income. England saved $1. They collect 14, so they'll have 15 for next turn. Far East Command had 6. They spent it all. They collect 5 for next turn. The Anzacs will have 3. The French had 11. They spent 10. They collect 9, so they'll have 10 for next turn. All right, Boston Bruce, turning it over to the Italians.